Hi everyone, this is Leslie with the Plaid Poodle, and we're just 10 days out from Christmas, so we're winding down the 12 Weeks of Christmas series. Today's project, I'm making a little envelope. The Plaid Poodles are at the groomers this morning getting beautified for the holiday, and I wanted to gift our groomer Tammy for all the good work she does taking care of our puppies all through the year. So I'm going to give her a little tip for the holidays, and decided to create a little envelope with a belly band and stick the gift inside, just to make it a little nicer and a better presentation and more of a gift for her. So on this envelope, I use the All Is Calm Designer Series paper in with the Soft Sky embellishments and ink. But on the one I'm going to demonstrate for you, I'm using a different print from the All Is Calm, and I'm going to bring out the Lost Lagoon color in it. So to start with, you need a piece of the Designer Series paper, 8x7, and then score on the 8-inch side at 1 1/4, and I just use my trimmer and the scoring blade. 1 1/4, you just run that down, and 4 3/4, like that. And I'd already scored those, so I didn't want to press too hard. Then use your bone folder and crease this on the score lines. And that's your envelope. And then just to add a little fancy schmancy touch, let me square this up a little bit more. There we go. I used a 3/4 inch circle punch, and in the center, I don't even know what you call this, but made a little, whatever you call that. Then you just put some adhesive on the edges of your envelope. Square it up real nice. And then you can tuck your cash or gift card or note or anything inside. Now for the belly band, I just took a piece of 2-inch by 7.5 inch. This is Lost Lagoon cardstock. And just fold it around your envelope. And once you determine where those score lines need to be, I kind of straighten it out with the bone folder. And then you're just going to need a tiny little dab of adhesive on the end to attach the band to itself. And then that should slip right on the envelope. And I've got a little bit of extra adhesive, but that's okay because we're going to add some embellishments. So the next thing I did, I like to cover my seam up with my embellishments. The next thing I did was take some seam binding ribbon, and I use the Soft Sky seam binding ribbon on my sample, but for the one I'm demonstrating, I'm going to use some Lost Lagoon taffeta ribbon. And I'm just going to put a little, you could probably put a glue dot, but I'm going to put a little adhesive on each end just to adhere it to the band. Can't find my snips. Okay. There you go. Then I'm going to add another layer to that with some silver 1/8 inch ribbon. And again, I'm just going to put a little adhesive on the ends, or I could use a little glue dot. I'm going to place that right on the center of the Lost Lagoon satin ribbon. Wrap it around the belly band. And again, attach the end. And I think that'll be enough adhesive. Once we get everything in place, it'll stay centered for us. You can kind of slide it around till it gets to where you like it. There we go. Then for the sentiment, I used the silver foil sheets and the decorative label punch. And for the sentiment, I stamped on the For You stamp from the Chalk Talk stamp set, which I could get a lot of use out of this stamp set. I use it a lot. And again, I'm using the Lost Lagoon on this one. And to punch that out, I use the 1 3/8 inch circle punch. It's the exact size for the For You sentiment from the Chalk Talk stamp set. And the Chalk Talk stamp set does have coordinating framelits to go with. And I always like to bump things up, so I attach everything with Stampin' Dimensionals. And then I always like to bling it up. So I'm going to add a rhinestone jewel at the end of my Y. And that's it. Simple little gift card holder, cash holder, a fun little Christmas letter, just cute little way to jazz it up a little bit. Thank you for joining me today. If you would like to visit my blog, you'll find more ideas and inspiration for paper crafting projects. www.theplaidpoodle.com.